Hello there, fellow viewer. My name is Gabriel, and today I am in the Christmas spirit. Actually, today I am filming the 2014 book tag. Christmas was yesterday, but I wanted to film in front of the tree, so I hope there's no problem with that. This was originally created by Anna from Anna the Word Nerd, and I was actually tagged by her, which is seriously flattering. Thank you so much, Anna.
Anna, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. I'm European, so forgive me.
All Anna's links are down below, so definitely check her out. She's an amazing booktuber. I really like her videos. Let's get this started. Question number 1, what was your favorite book published in 2014? The thing is, I only read one book published this year, and I know that is shameful. I am so sorry. Luckily, that was a book I rather enjoyed, and that is The Winner's Curse by Marie Rudkowski. I have a whole book discussion on this, so if you're interested in that, click in this lovely cover that I really like. So again, this was the only book I read that was published this year, and I really liked it. I recommend it if you're looking for something different. I think this book stood out because it's so unique as a young adult dystopian. So yeah, I recommend it. This is about a girl who buys a slave at an auction and the aftermath of her buying the slave. It sounds cruel, I know, but it's really good. I rather enjoyed it. Question number 2, pick a book that you've read this year that has great characterization. I'm not really sure what this word means, but I'm going to assume that it means great character development and character building. These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I have sprinkled all around my videos a lot of reasons why I like this book, but one of my favorites is the character development and character building in this one. It's really nicely done, and it's just so palpable. It's something I really like to say, that the character building in this is so palpable. It's so well thought out. I loved how the authors did the characterization in these characters, especially since there are only 2 basically all around the whole novel. I just really admire what the authors did for this one. Question number 3, who is your favorite character that you've read this year? This is such a hard question. I read a whole lot of books that I enjoyed this year, and I am going to show this book a couple of times during this video. Lilac LaRouche was just amazing as a protagonist. Again, the way she changes in this book is just really good and really well written. So Lilac, because not only does she come out of this adventure a completely different person, but a nice person as well, because at the beginning she wasn't very nice. So Lilac from These Broken Stars. Number 4, who is your least favorite character of the books you've read in 2014? From the books I've read this year, there wasn't one main cast character that I didn't enjoy, but there was this one girl in the selection. I can't remember her name, but if you've read it, you know that there's like this really mean person in this book. It's one of the 35 girls. She's I really don't like swearing, but she's really bitchy. Like, seriously, I couldn't stand her. She was just so jealous all the time. She just wanted to be the best, and those kind of characters are the most annoying, and she was definitely the character I most detested this year. Question number 5, pick a book you've read this year that had a shocking plot twist. For this one, I'm going to go with The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. If you've read this, you're probably wondering why I chose this one, but this will spoil whoever has not read the book, so if you don't want to be spoiled for this book, then please mute your sound until this image right wherever the image is disappears. So from now on, mute. I was expecting some people to die at the end, but I was not expecting literally everyone except Liesel to die. That was just, it really affected me. I think it adds to the greatness of this novel. It shows us that death is such an unpredictable thing that comes when you least expect it. It also puts into perspective, I don't know, there's just something about the way this author wrote The Book Thief that is just so fantastic, and this end definitely shocked me. I was not expecting everyone to die. It was just really hard, but again, added to the value of this great work of literature. Question number 6, name a great author that you found this year. Now the thing is, I think for me to be a really big fan of an author, I have to own multiple of his or her works. And unfortunately I don't. A book that I definitely loved was Cinder. I thought Marissa Meyer had the most amazing imagination to come up with this story. Unfortunately, The Lunar Chronicles is the only thing she's published so far. Scarlet and Cress are meant to arrive next week, and I'm sure I'm going to love them as much, if not more, So for this one, I'm going to answer with Marissa Meyer because I don't care what she writes next. I'm probably going to buy it, even though the Lunar Chronicles will definitely stay with me for a very long time. Number 7, what book was really hyped about in 2014 that you thought deserved the hype? For this one, I'm going to go with Divergent by Veronica Roth. As you are probably aware, the movie adaptation for Divergent came out earlier this year. You know, when a book adaptation comes out, especially a young adult adaptation, a lot of hype starts surrounding these books. I reread them this year, but I first read them in 2013, late 2013. And again, a lot of hype started surrounding these books, and I definitely deserve the hype that Divergent got. I don't really like the next 2 books, but Divergent is an amazing dystopian novel that I really like. So yeah, Divergent. Question number 8, did you see any movie adaptations this year, and what was your favorite? Obviously, I watched movie adaptations this year. There were a lot. My favorite was, without a doubt, Mockingjay Part 1. I have a whole video on this, so if you are interested in that, please click here. It's not my best one. I got my thoughts across on Mockingjay Part 1. I really like this movie because not only was it true to the book, but it actually hyped up more because people are calling it the best movie. I personally don't think so, but if other people think so, I'm so glad because this movie to me wasn't the best. Like, it to me out of the 3 was actually the worst, but I still really like it, so that's not saying much. But I really felt like they did a loyal adaptation from Mockingjay. The actors were amazing, just like in Catching Fire. Everyone just outdid themselves in this movie, and I really liked it. I also have to mention The Maze Runner. Again, I have a video discussing this. If you are interested in that, please click here. I thought The Maze Runner was an excellent adaptation. Most people don't share this opinion, but I really liked how they translated into the big screen. They changed so many things, but made the movie so much better than the book, and I really admire it when someone does that. Question number 9, what book made you cry the most? Now, since I read Allegiant in 2013, and I did not reread it this year, I did not have the guts to pick that book up again. I'm going to go with Mockingjay because the last 2 pages of Mockingjay make me a complete sobbing mess, okay? Those last few moments we get with the characters are so emotional. Suzanne Collins ended this on just such a clever note. I just love it so much, and it definitely makes me emotional. Number 10, what was the funniest book you've read this year? I did not really read a book this year that made me laugh out loud. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't remember it right now. Any of the Percy Jackson and the Olympians book just made me laugh so much. I reread The Sea of Monsters last year because a friend of mine had it, but this year I did not really read a book that really made me laugh and really made me have a good time, so unfortunately I can't answer this question. Number 11, did you set yourself a reading goal this year? Were you able to surpass it? And how many books did you read in total in 2014? I actually set myself for 40 books, and I was so surprised when earlier this month I actually passed my goal. I have read a total of 45, I believe. I'm still going to read 1 or 2 more. Mid-November, I was like 5 books behind schedule, and I did not think I was going to complete it. Turns out I actually read 10 more books in that time, and I'm just really surprised and actually proud of myself for reading 45 books this year, which is really a great number for me. Question number 12, were you satisfied with 2014 as a reading year? I could not have been happier with 2014 in reading terms. And lastly, number 14, the best book you read this year. 2014 will forever be remembered by me as the year of Cinder and These Broken Stars because I read these in the same month and I just loved them so much. I could not think I could actually love young adult books this much because these are so good. I cannot wait to continue with these series. I actually ordered both of these series sequels to come next week, and I'm so excited. Anyways guys, that was the 2014 book tag. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I have another video talking about 2014 in reading terms, also a video about things that I want to read in 2015. Stay tuned for those, and I hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye!